You look at the DNA from dad to brothers, and obviously I remember when Jordan was, I don't know, third, fourth grade when we recruited Jason, running around the house when we did a home visit there. So it's not a surprise because he obviously has had great tutelage. He's worked hard, and exactly I think he committed to Iowa in the fall of his senior year. So exactly our scholarship situation where we were with that, we had some other guys on the radar, and it worked out for him to be able to play there close to home. So, and he's obviously made the most of it he's had a great opportunity there because of what they lost from last year, and has gotten a lot of experience early that maybe your typical freshman doesn't have a chance to get, and he's made the most of it. Now we'll get tested Thursday night with Iowa because that'll be Michigan State was fast in transition, Iowa's faster, and they'll also change defenses and put pressure on and those things. So we'll see something that we haven't consistently seen for a while.
Iowa has some familiar faces, but what have you seen on tape from them recently?
They're good. I mean, they're a bunch of young guys Peter Jock is surrounded by a bunch of young guys, and they've all learned and grown, and watched them early in the year against Virginia and got throttled, and a much more mature and different team than what played then back in whenever they played them, November, early December. So a team that's grown. And I think that's when you have young guys that the ceiling is pretty high. You know, they can really, you get some battle scars, you have some rough times, some adversity to go through, but their learning curve is pretty high in terms of how fast they'll pick things up and the experiences. Like I mentioned with Jordan Bohannon, typically a freshman doesn't get that much experience that early, and all those guys have done that. Tyler Cook is a heck of a player inside, and obviously it's surrounded around the leading scorer in the league right now. So it's a good team that's really improved and can put a lot of points on the board.